potatoes, little red onions or not, and some leek. Okay? Whatever there, I cook. I don't look for the food and specially prepare anything. I put a little bit of oil in here. How much depends on how fat you are. If you're too fat, then put less. If you're not too fat, then put a little more. Yeah? It depends. Okay, there you are. 2-3 tablespoons. Let it heat up. You can cook with olive oil. It's good. Sunflower oil, corn oil. Your choice. Okay, now we can put a little in. Little fragment. Just optional. As I told you, the people in this house love onions, so I put some. And if you don't like it, you take the onions out. And if you cook outdoor, you can cook anything because it doesn't sting the whole house. Now you can put the potato in there. Let it fry. This is raw potato, not cooked yet. You can boil it first if you want. And boil it first to soften a little and then fry. Or you just fry directly. As I say, simple cooking is good for me. I don't sweat the cooking stuff. There. See how hard it is? Just a few sticks of small dry wood from the garden. When we clean the garden, we pick up these sticks and then we put it here to cook. So, very convenient and economic. It doesn't take much to burn, very little. And you have to even be careful that it's not too hot. You have to stir it again and again. You don't have to use this wok in China. Use any pan you want. But it should be a little deep enough so that the potato don't run away, huh? Here my wok is trying to run away. The potato don't try to run, the wok tries to run away. Because of my very primitive cooker. Yeah, okay. Looks like very good already. Smell nice even. Yeah. You just let it cook by itself. I go get some cover to cover it. You have to check it. I have to stir it now and again, huh? Wow, it looks good. Looks like it's cooking well. You can add a little bit of water. It helps cooking quicker. Yeah. The half a cup of water, add it on. Maybe it cooks better, easier. Half steam, half fried. It will taste like fried, don't worry. It still tastes like fried. Some people put only half water, half oil so that they don't get too fat. There are even slim oil, so don't worry, you can choose what you want. Depends on how much you weigh, huh? Don't blame me if you get fat. There you go. Oh, nice. It's just regular potato biscuit. We don't add anything yet. There you go. See, I prepared some fruit also for you guys. Fruit in seasons we do, or anything you want, huh? This is guava, great, pear, apple, banana, mango, granny apple. And this is just a simple salad, you know. You see it? It's very simple salad. Just cucumber and tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. Just wash them, slide them, put them together, and they'll be fine. By the way, when you wash these things, you wash the vegetable, you should put some salt in it. Salt in the water and soak it for 3 to 5 minutes to dissolve any kind of, unfavorable element that latch onto the vegetable. Yeah. Or maybe some chemical or something.
Yeah.
Fruit also have to soak in salty water. Yeah. For 3 to 5 minutes, and then rinse again with, filter water, so that it's fit enough for you to eat. Rinse with filter water, so it's more clean. Not ordinary water, but filter water. You can install a filter that you buy from the supermarket onto the water tap, and then you have filter water. You don't even have to buy mineral water. You see, golden brown on one side already. You turn it to the other side. Well, this one you know how to cook. Anyway, the fire, when it's already very hot, when the pan is already very hot and the food is cooking, you should reduce it so that it doesn't burn too fast. Here I put only like 2 or 3 sticks of wood. Now I'm going to throw in the leeks. Just throw it in. I cook like this because today that's what I found. I did not prepare to cook this today. I just cook spontaneously. Whatever I found, that's whatever I cook. You can also prepare your food like, okay, today you want to cook what, and you can. And it needs what ingredients. That's also fine. But I mostly cook spontaneously. Fresh vegetable, whatever I can find it. Whatever available in the house. That shall be our food. Now I put just a little salt in here. See, just a little bit like this. Just a pinch. Not even half teaspoon or anything like that. Very little. Then we throw in a little Maggi. Or soy sauce. Maybe 2 tablespoons. Depends on how you like it. And then some seasoning, whatever you have, maybe the powder seasoning from the supermarket or mushroom seasoning. Yeah. Maybe put a little bit more water. This is a filter water from the tap. Okay. Filter water is also very clean and you don't have to carry so much from the supermarket. That's the thing. You save some bottle. This is apple juice. I put 2 spoons. 2 cooking spoons. That's it. Alright. Oh, we're almost done. Stir it up so that the seasoning penetrates into the food that you are cooking. You let it simmer and the water will be evaporated, will be gone in no time. But if you cover the pot, then the water will not be evaporated. The water will remain in the pot. But if you don't cover, then the water will disappear.
Yeah.
Will dry up.
Yeah.
It's very easy, no? It looks very simple, huh? Smell nice. Very good already. No need to add any more salt, pepper, nothing. You can add pepper, yeah, black pepper, if you like. It will taste different and more savory. Now I'm going to put a little bit more wood on it. Otherwise the fire will die down. It's too small. See, only 2 twigs. Now I make 3 twigs. See how economized. Very little fire. I love this kind of simple life that don't cost the earth too much, you know. It's still boiling. Still very much alive. Yeah. This is the steam, coming out. It's not the smoke, it's the steam, You can eat this alone like this, or you can add little rice or bread, you know. Alone like this is also very nice. We cover a little bit and let just a little steam come out. You're gonna like it. Smell good already, no?
Yeah.
Hungry or not?
Can't wait.
Good bread. Or if you want rice, there's also rice. But mostly people don't advertise many starts together. Like we eat with bread or rice, whatever. Whatever suits you. Would taste good. Or just eat like that. Yeah? It should look okay. We probably don't need this. Maybe need pepper. Somebody would like pepper. But I think simple is better. That's all we need actually. Okay, we have to take this plastic wrap off. It was just to keep it clean and fresh. Okay, now it's done. We're eating, so we don't have to keep the plastic wrap on. Now you can go and invite people coming and enjoy. Okay, put a little oil in the wok or any pan, any pot you like. You can use different pots. This is we call veggie meat, vegetarian meat or vegan meat. It's the same. There's no milk in it ever anyway, no egg. Vegetarian meat with pepper. Yeah, already made in the supermarket or Chinese shop or health food store. You demand for it. Or anything else you like, even vegetarian ham, vegetarian beef is fine. So the oil is heating already. We put a little bit of this. Red onions. There we are. Left it in outdoor. Never smell in the house, huh? Mostly the Chinese feng shui, they advise people that they should cook outside of their house. They think it's more auspicious. Yeah. It's luckier that way, that's what they think. According to Chinese feng shui, yeah? You should have a kitchen outdoor, outside of your house.
Yeah.
Mostly from the east side. And bathroom toilet should also be outside of the house. I believe it is more auspicious. Okay. Now I'm going to put this is, I forgot to tell you. This is sweet potatoes, né? Sweet potato. Red or white doesn't matter. I have three kinds. Some is also purple, and some red and some white. As long as they are sweet. Now you put in the heated oil with the golden onion. Stir up. Yeah. Just a very simple dish. Again, very nutritious and also very tasty. Stir up occasionally. A lot of fire. Looks so good. It's only a few ticks, huh? I'm always amazed at how much fire it makes. Just a few ticks of wood. Wood is a wonderful thing, huh? It's an amazing thing. Just a few ticks small like that, and it's so warm. You don't have to cover this because you want it a little bit crispy. Not crispy, but real fried. If you cover it, it will be a little bit like steamed. There. It's golden brown. Just golden. Just wait until it's fried golden. Yeah. And keep stirring it so it don't burn one side only. Yeah, it's good already. About maybe frying it for 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes you can stir in the pepper veggie meat. Or veggie meat with pepper. Black pepper. Or without black pepper. It depends on what you like. You can buy all kinds of things in the health food store. And you can cook this. It tastes good also with vegetarian ham or vegetarian sausage. There. Now we put a little bit of maybe apple juice to let it soak in a little bit, so it tastes nicer. Yeah. Okay, I don't measure what I'm cooking. I just feel it. But you can put for this amount maybe. This is a 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes. and 1 bag of ready-made vegetarian meat with pepper. And then I just put maybe 1 cooking spoon vegetable oil and 2 cooking spoons of juice. Or 1, it depends on how you like the taste. Or you can put just sugar, you know, raw sugar. Or if not, you put refined sugar. So the taste will be a little different. You can put a little bit of seasoning, like mushroom seasoning, or the seasoning you buy in supermarket, you know, veggie powder seasoning, or veggie cube, and then you have to dissolve it in water. That's it, so simple. Okay, leave it there, cooking for a while. You can stir in half a cooking spoon Maggi, yeah. And then you stir in half a cooking spoon of the thick soya sauce, soya paste they call it, or vegetarian purified sauce. You can buy it in some of the supermarkets and stir it well so that it will penetrate every piece of the vegetarian meat and the sweet potatoes. And then you have to reduce the heat. My God, too much heat from just a few clicks. If I reduce too much, it won't burn no more. Oh, you don't see that? Or it's too pretty. I don't know how to reduce it anymore. If we reduce it, we will not go fire. Oh, it's so hot. The trick is just like my finger, you know? It's small like my finger only. And it burns so much. So I have to even reduce it. Believe it. But it's just because the way I build the oven, you know? The oven is already for barbecue now. It's already protected from all sides and have a chimney.
Yeah.
And then you put 2 pieces of bricks here and then next to the back wall of the oven. So all the heat will just stay inside. You see? It doesn't escape. Not much. Therefore, it just even just 1 or 2 tricks like this is heat up already. It became too much. Okay. Make sure it doesn't burn because this is a very dry sauce. It's not cooked with water. So you have to stir it often, huh? Make sure all side brown. Okay, I just put in a little bit water so that it's not too dry. Like, you know, 2 cooking spoons of water. Tastes less oily. You can use half of the oil only. Don't have to use so much oil with the water. And less fattening. And it tastes also very good. Alright, it's done. Okay, you can put it out on the dish like this and garnish with a little coriander. And that's done. Yeah. Or you can put rice on a dish and then pour this on top. Like that, more or less, and then garnish with a little, and it's ready. You can enjoy.
Isn't it about time to change your lifestyle? Find out how to live a sustainable alternative life. Please visit www.suprememastertv.com.
Okay, this is a vegetarian fish that they already make. No egg, no alcohol, no onions, no garlic. Pure vegetarian food. Wonderful. Made in Taiwan is called veg fish ham. Maybe you can order it from internet. And they put it in, the plastic bag. It look clear. It's a kind of vegetarian protein wrapped in seaweed. And the back one is seaweed. So I cut it into small pieces so we can fry it. Okay, today we're going to have some just simple fried fish and sour soup. Very simple. To fry the fish, you put like some 3/4 cup or half a cup of oil into a pan and let it cook. And the vegetarian fish I just showed you before, yeah, from Taiwan. And I slide it like that, and we're gonna just wait for the oil to heat up and then fry it one by one. And it's already heat on one. I'm gonna put a spring onion or something. Ah, okay. Now it's heated. Yeah. Okay, good. It's ready made, no? You can just cut it, fry it, or steam it even. Right? People steam it after. It's ready, actually. You can eat it just like that. Just warm it up and eat it with some sauce. Yeah. The sauce that I just prepared before. Like this sauce I prepare for the fish. Smell nice. I just chop about one of my thumb size of ginger, fresh ginger from the market, and then just chop very fine. And then put some soy sauce in it, and like half of this Chinese bowl soy sauce, and then 3/4 of the bowl water, and 1/4 of vinegar or lemon, and let it sit there. And you can eat it with the steamed fish. If you steam the fish or you fry the fish, and then later you just pour the sauce on top, and that should be fine. It's very simple. I told you I cook simple, huh?
Yeah.
And even if we make a little bit of smoke here, but it's not contaminating the world. You know why?
No.
You know why? Because they have a lot of trees here. We live in the forest, yeah? So all this little smoke, carbon will be eaten up by the tree, yeah? And eat up by the leaf, so it's not much. We cook only once a day like this, and have a lot of trees around. It's gonna eat up whatever carbon that we produce from this little cooking. It's easier to help each other. Lap it over so it will be golden brown both sides. Both sides have to be golden brown. See? See how golden it is?
Yeah.
Or brown, golden brown. If the other side is brown like this, then it's fine. For this, you don't have to have small heat. You can have medium heat. The big heat is fine. I mean fire. I'm thinking in German. The heat. Okay, it's fine. Let it fry for another maybe 2 minutes. See, I prepared all this for soup that I'm gonna cook. Yeah, this is Chinese cabbage, tomatoes, vegetarian ham, coriander, spring onion, and some special herb that in Vietnam we use it. We call it like fish herb. If you don't have it, it's fine also. Nó kêu bằng rau diếp cá đó. Ở Việt Nam kêu bằng rau diếp cá. This one is done yet. Okay, can go over a little bit. Okay, some of it already good. I'm gonna take it out, and the rest I leave it there to brown. You can pour some of this. I put a little sugar in it, like half a teaspoon of sugar, and 1 big thumb of ginger, and half a cup of soya or Maggi, depends on what you have, and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And now you can just put it over and let it soak in a while. While it's hot, it soaks better. Okay, and you leave it there. Yeah, and the rest you can eat. If you can put it more in later, and put a little bit coriander to garnish. Also, it tastes good with it. There you are. Okay, we're just gonna put some water in it. Okay, about 3/4 of water or more, depends on how many people you have. This is enough for 4 people. Okay, we just put water in and then a little bit of salt. Like I told you, put on your hand. This is about 1/4 teaspoon. Yeah, that should be enough for now. If it's not enough, you can always put more. Yeah, but if you put a lot, then you cannot get it out. You see what I mean? So we put a little salt in there, a little seasoning also can do. There, leave it there. Okay, good enough. I'm gonna cover it to make it boil quicker. Also keep it clean. Now this we have to put more fire, more wood to make bigger fire. Wow, it's boiled already. Okay, now we have to put this vegetable inside to cook, yeah? Just put it inside the boiling water, that's all you need to do. And you shouldn't put a lot of water because this kind of vegetable, the water from itself will come out. And we will have more than we put in. Right. Also, tomato also put it in. I had about 3 medium-sized tomatoes and half of Chinese white cabbage. They call it bok choy. I'll stir it up and let it boil again. That's all. Yeah? Maybe put a little juice to make it sweeter. enough for two, three cooking spoon. Just I don't measure, but you should measure like that. That's fine. And I have prepared coriander, spring onions, together with the fish herbs. I put it inside. And lemon, 1 lemon. I'm going to put the lemon juice inside to make it sour. Okay, this one, since we're going to put them all in together, so I leave it in one. Okay, I want to use this for lemon juice, so I don't have to wash dishes so many. Okay. If you don't have any juice machine, you just use your forks or chopsticks. You dig it inside the lemon and squeeze it together like this, and twist the forks or the things around, and the juice come out nicely. See that? All the juice come out. One more. Life can be simple, and no need to have so many things in the kitchen. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
This is how I make juice from lemon or orange. So I don't have to have so many things in my house, which is unnecessary. You can have if you want, but in case you don't have, then you improvise. Everything will be fine. Lemon, I leave it there to the last minute. Put a little maca soy sauce also. Otherwise, don't have to even. And if it's boiled already, then we can put ham in it. It's not boiled. Okay, it's gonna boil soon. This you don't have to cook very long. As long as it's boiled up, just stir in the ham and lemon juice. If you don't have lemon juice, you can use vinegar to cook. It's fine. As long as it tastes sour. I want to make sour soup. This is just improvisionary sour soup. The Vietnamese sour soup is more elaborated. You can make sour soup with pickled cabbage, if you have it. But we don't have, so I just use fresh cabbage and make it sour by lemon juice. Oh, it's cooking nice. Yeah, okay. Now you can put the ham in already. Vegetarian ham, eh? But vegan ham, eh? I say vegetarian, but they're all vegan. They don't put milk in the ham. I'm putting the lemon juice, yeah. Check it out if I need any more salt or something. If you want it more sour, you can put more lemon juice. Do it more salt. It's a little bit, a pinch of salt more, because I put more water. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I need half more lemon juice. It's also sour enough, maybe not. Maybe not, that's enough. You can always add a little bit more lemon juice in your own bowl if you want, huh? Yeah, that should be sour enough already. Now we cover it and let it boil again, and it's done. We boil it up again, it's done. Don't cook too long, huh? You can put a little pepper in it, just black pepper. There you are. A few shake of black pepper. Or not, yeah? It depends on. This is optional, you don't have to have it. It's boiled up already. Oh, you can smell the black pepper. Okay, now I put this in. Yeah, just be generous with the herbs, because that's what makes the soup flavor. I like to have it cooked well with the herbs. Not just garnish on top after, but let it in Okay, now it's done. Beautiful. Right. That's it. We're going to take it out now. And on the fire, you have to spray it with water. Huh? And let it die down a little bit and then spray with water. Make sure no fire left. You know, this is, I soak them in vinegar water. I make it like a pickle, you know? Yeah. A little bit lemon here in case we want to eat more with the fish. Yeah, vegetarian fish. Or just like that. Good enough. And we eat with rice.
If you look at the impacts of climate change on water, on human health, on agriculture, on ecosystems, we really are getting into a zone where these impacts are going to become very serious, even with 1 to 1.5 degree increase in temperature. So we really don't have a moment to lose, and I think if the world wants to stabilize the Earth's climate and therefore minimize or eliminate the threat of harmful impacts, then we have to move very quickly.
As chairman of the IPCC, is there any advice that you would like to give to leaders and governments around the world regarding the huge amount of carbon emissions produced by the animal agriculture industry and what action we should be taking regarding this?
The entire meat cycle is very, very intensive in terms of carbon dioxide emissions. Right from the moment you clear forests as pasture land, you have cattle grazing over there, then cattle are killed and they're refrigerated. If you look at some of these estimates, they really seem staggering. But more than anything else, I think it's a win-win solution to eat less meat. There's enough medical evidence available now that the levels of consumption of meat that we have in the world today on a per capita basis, particularly in societies where that's a really large part of the diet, is something that's harmful even for human health. And therefore, if you turn to eating less meat, then, as I say, individuals will be healthy and so would the planet.
The main cause of the danger of our survival right now is caused from meat diet. The more we stick to the meat diet, the more we need oil and other fuel, resulting in even more shortage in all necessities. So I suggest only one thing, just to be veg, be vegetarian, choose a vegetarian diet. Then all will cool down, all disaster will disappear. We will see how simple and happy life can be, and how we will think clearly, and how our heart will be more open, more blissful. We can understand many more things than we have up to now. And that we really can live with much far less than what we thought possible, and still be happy, survive, satisfied, and healthy.
Be veg, go green, to save the planet. For more urgent details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/SOS.
Today we cook some noodle soup. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
Okay, noodle soup. I get some noodle first. This is called vegetarian noodle. Look very nice though, huh? Round like this. No egg, huh? Nothing, just probably some color. Yeah, we need some noodle like that. Okay, and then some of the white radish. Actually, you can cook with anything. It's just this kind is very sweet for the soup. And some carrot. And some zucchini. Maybe not all, just half of it enough. And half of the... If you have a lot of different kind of color, it's just nicer. Otherwise, just one bell pepper or two bell pepper is enough. Depends on the size. And then half of this, so that we have color. That's all. Yeah.
Yes,
Master. No need to buy so many color. Just we have it, so we use it. And the rest we keep it for later, for other day use. There you are. This should be enough. This we save it for the horse, eh? Yeah?
Okay, Master.
The neighbor horse, he loves it. Better than he eat dry grass. I saw him eating dry grass. You know, dry hay and all that is no good. So we give him some food sometimes. We give him also some carrot, huh?
Yes,
A little bit of carrot and some of this. An apple, yeah, sometimes apple, yeah. Okay. This is together with this thing. And some celeries. You know, you can use a bigger celery. My assistant buy a small one. I don't know why, so I use a small one. Small celery. So we have to peel this. Oh, they are nice, huh? Right?
Yes, nice color.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to peel this off. Actually, the zucchini don't need peeling. Just cut off the end. You can save that for the horse. He loves it. Just cut it like that. We'll wash it again later. Because right now it's just soaking in the salty water, no? To disinfect also. Take off some chemical residues if there is any. Sometimes they spray it on the food. It's not healthy. We don't know. So we wash it more carefully. Okay, sure. Yes. Or you can just scrub it, yeah? With a knife, like this, yeah? See? Scrub like that, and the skin is gone. See, you can scrub it like this. It will also be fine. You can also put cabbage or not put cabbage. It's alright. No need to have everything like that. Just You can have what you want actually. Mostly, the vegetable will give a sweet taste to the soup. Okay. And then it's for the horse. Horse for the horse. I think this should be enough. It's for the horse. All together then for the horse. Better cut in for him. So easier for him to eat it. Okay. There it's for him. With love, huh?
Yes, Master.
Nobody can eat it. It's only for the horse. Yeah? Got it?
Yes, Master.
Okay. Just kidding. You are not eating this, are you? No.
No.
You just eat it. He loves it. He loves all this, no? Right? Every
Yes,
day,
that's
no?
true.
Every day we give someone, he loves it. There. That's for the horse. Okay, now we also have champignon. And yeah, mushroom. Soak it a little bit. I like to peel off a little bit of the mushroom skin. There, just all of the skin mixed together. You see? See, I like to peel off from his mushroom skin, but you don't have to, huh? I just like it that way. I just feel it's a little cleaner. Because the mushroom, they grow so low in the dark areas. Peel off the skin outside. Most people, they don't peel it off. It's okay too. Mushroom also cut small cubes like everything else. So the soup will be smooth, that's all, yeah? It's the only purpose to cut in cubes so that it's smooth. You don't have to, eat one piece very big and the little very small and everything else. All these things you can throw in at the same time, so we chop it all at the same time.
Okay.
All in one basket. Whatever. Just keep it, huh? Just one, cubes, like that. All these ingredients, bell pepper, radish, and mushroom, celery, and cabbage, you can deduct any of them, yeah?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
mostly these are the ingredients that make the soup taste nice, naturally nice. Even you don't need to. Vegetarian broth is still feel very sweet. Anything is because of all this, yeah?
Yes, okay, Master.
Very sweet. Now we cut tofu, also into cubes. Tofu is a wonderful food. You can cook all kinds of things you want, and it always tastes good. Alright. I have to put it in different places. Not enough. There, put tofu in there. There. Tofu we put in almost last minute, and we have some vegan ham as well, and vegan tofu. Vegan. You're gonna put that into the soup and it will taste good. And also we need 2 cubes, yeah? 2 cubes of vegetable broth. Now we're going to cook outside today. Oh, I like to cook outside. And a little, like, half a cup of apple juice, yeah?
Yes, okay,
Easy.
Master.
And mushroom seasoning.
Okay.
And Maggi, of course.
Yes.
And some salt, of course. Put the water here to boil. Just wait for the water to boil, and then we put vegetables, tofu, and veggie ham inside. That's that.
Okay, Master.
And then you can just eat. It's a lot of nutrition here, so, all these are protein, and a lot of vegetable, different kind of vegetable, and noodle. So, actually, it's a meal in itself. It should be good enough already. But of course, you can eat something else. It depends on how much soup you eat. Huh?
Yes,
If you eat a lot of soup, and you don't have to eat any more other thing. And after that, you can eat fruit, or some dessert, kind of. Then it should be fine already. People worry too much about food, about nutrition and all that. Actually, that should be enough.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Some Taoist people, they eat very simple. They don't even cook their food. And they don't even eat the fresh vegetable because, they wait until the vegetable is almost dry and then they eat. 'Cause I guess it's just whatever left over from nature, They do not want to even harm the plant. Yeah, that's the idea. Some people don't even eat anything and they also leave, yeah?
Yes, Master.
So we eat too much already and we worry too much about nutrition. Yeah? In my opinion, if we're happy, and we remember God and meditate every day, and if you eat just minimum to survive, it's also good enough. See how nice the fire is, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. And then we have a big chimney, yeah? All the smoke come up. And then we are in the forest, so all this little smoke will be absorbed by all the trees and there's nothing left really. No pollution. When you started a fire, there might be some little smoke in the beginning. It could be that too many wood or the wood is not dry, but after a while it should be almost smokeless, okay?
Okay, Master.
Then I put vegetable and stuff in. And a little bit more fire. More wood. Okay. We put vegetable first. Or half first doesn't matter.
Okay, Master.
Yeah, I just put all the vegetable in. Look. Wow. That is really good. And then it doesn't matter, we can also put all this in, except the coriander, we leave it to the last minute, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Nothing else, we just put in, let it boil again, and put noodle and eat.
Very simple.
Or not eat. Okay, like that. Now, meanwhile we're waiting for it to boil, we add a little salt. Maybe like half teaspoon salt, yeah, something like that. You can always add more if not enough salt. You don't even have to put salt also fine. You can just put vegetable broth. Since we already have the apple juice here, half of a cup, we crumb the vegetable broth in it and then we add it in all together. 2 clips should be plenty. There. Now we just put all this inside here. To clean it up. There you are. Stir a little bit and let it boil again. The fire is very hot. Just a few ticks, very economized. It's a good way to cook food. I like it. You don't have to pay anything. It's all from the tree, all for free of charge. It fall out and we take it. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
So we don't even take the fresh tree. Everything fall out in the garden. We can use it to cook. Also, we put some mushroom seasoning, about 1.5 or 2 teaspoons of mushroom seasoning, or any other seasoning you like. Actually, it doesn't matter as long as it tastes sweet for you. Some Maggi or soy sauce. I like Maggi. 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons Maggi, depends on how sweet the soup is. Okay, can I check it out first? If it's not deep enough the taste, you could put a little sugar as well. I think that just a little sugar. 1/2 teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of sugar. Yeah. Or one level teaspoon or a little bit more, depends on. If it's not satisfied, you put a little more salt, more soy sauce, or more Maggi, or more sugar, or more apple juice. Yeah, it's better with a little more sugar, with a little bit of sugar. Okay, now it's already boiling, so I'm going to just put noodle in. You put as many noodle ball as you like. It depends on how much noodle you want to eat, how thick you want your soup.
Yes, Master.
Okay. I'm just checking if it's enough yet. If not, I will throw in some more noodle ball. Wow, it looks good to me.
It also looks good to me,
Look
Master.
good, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna eat it. After this, you know. Maybe I can just a little bit more Maggi. But this one is very small, so it doesn't come out that much. There you are. If not deep enough, you can always put more, broth. Yeah?
Yes, Master.
But I think this should be enough. And I think I put 1 more noodle in. Don't see noodle anywhere. 1 or 2 more noodle balls. 1 or 2. Think enough or not?
I think it's enough, Master.
Yeah, okay. I personally like a lot of noodles. Chinese, they also like more noodles. Vietnamese also. Some people like it thick. This noodle is alive. Running away. Yeah, just stir the noodle so that it become loose, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Otherwise you can eat the whole bowl. A noodle bowl. Oh, that's good. I think it's fantastic. We can call everybody now. We can share this soup.
Okay, Master.
Yeah. Wow. Cool.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, after the noodle is in, yeah, you can lower the heat already. You don't even have to need any heat. Even just from the strength of the boiled water, the noodle will be softened in a few minutes.
Okay, Master.
If you don't have this kind of noodle, You can have any kind of noodle, even Italian spaghetti, or any kind of rice noodle, anything will do. You see, even without fire, it still continue boiling because the oven's already hot. We close it, we can already eat it.
Okay.
By the way, see, just like this. Yeah. This noodle you can eat any time. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Who cares? Yeah. And after you put it in a bowl, you can put a coriander, or you can put coriander now. It's fine also. See, if you don't have that kind of noodle bowl that we have Chinese shop, we can use this kind of star noodle from Italian or some. They call it star. It look like star, very small. This kind of noodle you just throw in and eat immediately. And this one also fine, also tastes very good with the kind of vegetable soup, that broth that we make there. This kind, they're very easy. Or Chinese kind of instant noodle anyway. Yeah. All right. And even if you don't have fresh vegetable or you're too busy to chop and wash vegetable one time, you can use frozen mixed vegetable in a bag. They mix all kind of vegetable like carrot and leeks, green peas, radish. They put all kind of things.
Yes, Master.
In one bag and frozen. You can always use it, and it tastes almost as good, and also nutrition almost as good. Don't worry too much about what you eat. Really, the main point is be happy, be virtuous, and remember God. And just enough protein, vegetable, whatever, then it should be okay.
Okay, Master.
Just reasonable nutrition. That should be enough. There's no need to worry too much. Okay, even without fire, it's too hot. So without much fire, it's too hot. It's boiling too much. So I took it out, so it doesn't cook overcooked. Then I'm gonna put it in a bowl. Then we can eat now.
Okay,
I
Master.
can call the guys. Take the noodle out first by something like this. It has to be clean first, huh? When you use it for wood, you clean it, and then you put the noodle in the bowl.
Wow.
And then put the rest in it. What a great job, huh?
Yes,
I
Master.
didn't know how to put noodle in the bowl. Can you imagine? Yeah? Master know everything, huh?
Yes, Master.
There, and then some soup and, ham and tofu, proportionately. Because sometimes ham and tofu is sink at the bottom, You have to divide it enough for everybody. Otherwise, maybe somebody gets sad, say, I don't have enough tofu and ham. Wow, that's it. And we'll put a little coriander on top. Like that, okay?
Okay.
That's it. And buon appetito. In China and Vietnam, we use this spoon for soup because it's made by ceramic, It cool off the soup quicker than the metal one, so it doesn't burn your mouth.
Oh, yes.
How come I call you? Did you move? Yeah, come on, baby. Good job. Beautiful, you're beautiful. Yeah. Come. Look way. Look way. Oh, that's our doggy. Doggy. Oh. Hey, doggy. Brown number, carrot, and cucumber, okay?
Oui, pas de problème.
Put Parce qu'elle est gentille.
Oui, elle n'est pas déplaisante.
Quand je passe, elle est toujours...
Bah oui, elle aime bien voir les gens.
Hey, the master say no. Okay, you go. Tata, see you later. I love you. Are beautiful. Beautiful. Otherwise, you don't eat dinner. Bye. Okay, go.
Thanks, bye. Viens voir, viens.
Beautiful.
Elle veut rester vers vous.
No, parce que I see you tomorrow. Every day we give just a little
Yes, yes.
for love because he always comes, so we feel sorry if we don't give. Every day I go pick the duck.
Elle est gourmande.
Yeah, I eat the duck and the shrimp, and he saw me.
Oui,